INEC through Mahmood Yakubu will be their chairman, 94 million naira where they demand from a local government chairman will be say they aspire, not be saying don't become chairman, but na aspirant. Now that very letter now we talk now in NEPA can't take light for our head. So as we come back now, we won't articulate this thing, make our own Maxwell come explanate, give us. We don't read this very letter where we say it dey inside there and the demand where we say it dey follow go. But make I for bring that letter for our attention again, how they take position the letter. And the team been a request for certified true copies of voters register, result sheet and ballot papers where they use to conduct election for local government for September 2nd, 2023 for Igboboka local government area of Edo State. Now, waiting then talk for inside the letter where una go understand because now from INEC it come. Now we won't bring up, but I won't cut them short to start them from the second paragraph where they talk about the money where they go pay. They said, I am further directed, meaning say na Mahmood Yakubu will be chairman na in the direct, say to inform you that you are to pay the sum of 500 naira for the certification of each of the ballot papers used in the conduct of the election in Igboboka local government. You will also be required to pay the sum of 30 naira to photocopy each form C, D, D2, and E used in the said election. To this end, you are to pay the sum of 94,381,340 naira. Now, only to the account department of commission for the photocopying and certification of different result sheets used in the election as requested by you. The breakdown now then talk say them put for the annexure where then put. Now we will later show the annexure, all the things where them break down for there. Person will send this one from there na Sunday waiting being Sunday myself or can they will be say na be the administrative secretary. Now the major talk for inside now waiting Mahmood Yakubu they carry 94 million something to do. We know say they get legal background where they ask for money, make people pay for this one. But wetin we come the reason for here, if person they pay 94 million to just become aspirant or to get transcript when go carry go court, he pay 90 something million. Wetin go happen for the court where in they go? How much in go spend for that one? And wetin go happen when in go begin they go Supreme Court? How much be in salary when in don't become the chairman of the local government? But make we look at from the legal issue and waiting they even cause this kind thing where they happen for our judicial system where we they see. But make we refer to our Maxwell where they for Zoom, where know the legal things where they follow them and how the thing they take happen for those end. Make Maxwell join us. Maxwell, make you for greet our people, make we vanna they go. Maxwell, you there for Zoom, so?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Beg our people they wait because this matter plenty. We never talk about the money where we say the chairman of INEC where be Mahmood Yakubu or even the way they put for all the election put. We know what happened for that Edo State finish. Now then they talk about 94 million naira. How local government aspirants go raise 90 something million? I beg make you tell us and waiting the courts and the law they talk about these things.
All right, thank you very much. You see, one of the problems we get for Nigeria be say we sabi make sure say rule of law no happen. Anybody where they don't give small office, make him just sit down there. He go just make some kind efforts to make sure say everything favor him and in pocket. And that is all. You see, now, first of all, when you look at the Electoral Act, you go see say several sections allow INEC to collect money for this kind of thing. When you look at section 15 of the Electoral Act, which provides for a person to pay a certain fee that INEC may prescribe to obtain voters register from states, to be reproduced and all of that. Then when you now go ahead again, you will see that there is also a provision for, fees to be paid, you look at Section 29 of the Electoral Act, you look at Section 62, particularly Section 62 talks about, where you need to obtain certain documents for you to litigate in court, will be the main one we concern this topic. So what would they talk about? If you see Section 62, subsection 3 of the Electoral Act, if you also look at Section 74 of the Electoral Act and several other sections of the Electoral Act. But the question be say, if the law don't say make INEC collect money, wetin be the reasonable money where INEC supposed collect? It is actually outrageous to hear that INEC is collecting the sum of 94 million naira from a candidate who is about to institute an action questioning an election for an ordinary local government area chairman. Local government area chairman, how much is their salary? Even the president in basic salary, no, they around 2 million or thereabout. And they talk about local government chairman, make it come they pay 94 million naira for materials where you go collect from INEC to go litigate. If you also look that letter, they talk say they go use 500 naira, take certify each ballot paper. Mr. Kanu, make I tell you, for them to certify documents, it just means say they go put blue stamp on top where they say na certified true copy, and later they will come issue you receipt, say okay, you don't pay the requisite fees where they take certify that document. It dey unfortunate say person like this kind INEC people, all these INEC official, Mahmood Yakubu and all in people, would they collect 500 naira to put stamp on top ballot paper. Remember, say the APC man for NMPP being carry about 162,000 ballot papers take go tribunal for Kanu State. How much he pay for each of those ballot papers we in collect 100? And I go like to also see those documents. Remember, say Peter Obi being go court, he not only pay for this document, he also no get the documents we in pay for, and that is the reality. Imagine say person go pay this same 94 million naira and they no go give them the documents when they ask for, just like they do Labour Party, Peter Obi, Atiku, and PDP and APM for the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. These are the injustice that we are talking about. These are the injustice. Because it beats me, it dey shock me, oh, Mr. Kanu, say I dey read this kind of thing from INEC letter. Say they won't collect 500 naira, take put stamp for ballot paper. It is insane. Even though the law allows them to collect prescribed fees. See, say litigation no suppose be expensive normally, because they thought say if person must go fight for justice, it go be say justice suppose be cheap enough so that money no go be waiting go stop person from going to fight for justice. Now make if you institute action for court, the court still they try to see say they reduce the amount where you they pay to take file documents for the court. So if now this one we they try do for the judiciary, INEC we suppose help facilitate justice for election litigation, go come tell you say may you pay 94 million naira before you go carry case go court for ordinary position of chairman of local government area. It dey laughable how the outside world they look us. Which person this money they enter? And another question why I get to ask be say, wetin be the evidence say INEC they remit all these monies go give federal government? Is there any audit? Is there any questioning? Is anybody being probed? Absolutely not. So now the problem be this: even though law don't say make them collect money, and remember, make I also tell you, Mr. Kanu, if you look section 62, subsection 2 of the Electoral Act, you go see say for there, the law tell INEC say everything will consign the National Register of Election Results and all of that. Say make them put them for e-copy, where you feel also call soft copy. So if the law don't tell INEC, say make them put them for soft copy, it means say the people will make this law be reason say, okay, these people feel no want e-copy, because even if you give, hard copy, because even if you give them hard copy, if you be say no be everything they go use. So carry e-copy, give to them, may they go print the one where they want, or make them do anyone where they want. But INEC no even give us any national register. They call that in the National Electronic Register of Election Results. We no see anyone for national election, for federal level. We no see anyone for state level. We no see anyone for local government level. Now like this, these people, when they do injustice, they give us ordinary document. And if to say they put this thing for soft copy, you go just bring your flash, or INEC go tell you, okay, pay 10,000 naira for flash. We go take copy this thing for you. If they reasonable, then they will copy all the soft copy files inside the flash. They go hand them over to you.
But because of the kind thing where they happen for our country, they know they agree give you e-copy, they know they agree give you hard copy. Even when you apply for the hard copy, they will tell you make you pay exorbitant money. This is outrageous, and everybody should call INEC out for this kind of criminality where they happen for Nigeria.
This one, thank you very much, Maxwell. This one, a natural result of lawlessness of judicial decision concerning elections in Nigeria. That one, na wetin I fit define am. But we no go dwell inside. But our own obedience worldwide make una foresee wetin petitioners dey face. They no go tell us everything wey dem pass through. Na only Peter Obi and the lawyers know how much wey dem spend for INEC hand. Even when they no give them the things wey dem go carry go and all that. Na only wetin happen for Enugu State, that one na eye opener. As we dey take talk since, na cash out these judges then they do, and na INEC dey cause all those things. All of them na cohorts dem be, then they join hands. And until we act, because judges na from our money, taxpayers money, now we dey take pay them and all that. INEC na our salary, na our money, then they take in their salary where then they take. So now we be the people where they pay them, but we go keep quiet. Anyway, it dey for our hands. Our own job na make we for bring her out, make una know wetin dey happen. Person wey you know say if he take action for his own side, make he for take action, because things go begin dey happen for different other side. We go still come back to this one, but make we never not dey go, because time no dey give anybody signal. You go just dey carry you dey go. The one where we want enter na the new classmates of Tinubu. As we know, yesterday the thing come out for Chicago, say we get affidavit where they come out say na classmate of Chicago. If you like, go find that man for Wikipedia. I beg, if you see and make you send us link. If you want check am for Facebook, go check, I beg, send us link. If you want know anywhere where we say you fit find anybody for this world where they obodo oyibo, where then they call diaspora, where suppose show himself and waiting in they do, I beg, make you send us link. It there for our description, our phone number there. But this man do affidavits, and we go first bring the affidavits at the screen. He talk say in name na Olajide Adeniji. After having duly sworn upon oath, do hereby state that I am over 21 years of age, that I have personal knowledge of the facts stated herein, and could competently testify thereto if called upon to do so. Means say they never call him to come testify yet, but him don't carry this one come. Whether na Tinubu tell and make it right, we never know, but make we dey go. Number one, he say, I attended Chicago State University, Chicago, Illinois, from 1977 to 1979, when I graduated with a degree in business administration / accounting in 1979. Second, he said, I am familiar with Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is now the president of Nigeria. 3. I was a student at Chicago State University from 1977 to 1979, and Bola Tinubu and I were in the same course of study. 4. I also ran in a closely contested race against Bola Tinubu for the leadership of Accounting Society Club of the Department of Business Administration / accounting. 5. I recognize and know that the person whom I attended Chicago State University with, Bola A. Tinubu, is the same person who is now the president of Nigeria. You can put one section of the law where in talk say na penalty for perjury, say if the thing where in the talk here no dey true and correct. Now day before yesterday, na execute and consign in signature, put in name say na Olajide A. Adeniji. Now, make we go back to wetin we do before. If una remember, some weeks back, we there for Inside Studio, we dey shout out to all the people wey be say dem go school for this Chicago State University between 1977 and 1979. We talk say make dem help us come outside. The only thing wey we dey request from these people, we dey talk say make dem for show us their certificates. Not even how dem take enter, just make we compare certificates. Now this man fit be say don hear our cry. So now this banner, now we dey show that time, we profile the people where their names resemble Niger, and most of them, of course, na Yoruba dem be, because Yoruba they go school well. So we see this Olabisi A. Ayorinde, we see Olajide Adeniji. So if una look this Olajide Adeniji now, una go know say now for page 60 of that 1979 yearbook where they circulate online. Now we no go either confirm or deny this particular photo book where they circulate, because the 79 they miss for inside CSU yearbook, day. But somehow the thing they surface for every online search where you go search, you go see Tinubu there. So we go just they take them like that. So we they tell on how the thing be. So inside this yearbook, this man they there. Now this one na page 79 where Bola A12 they there will be the subject matter. Now make we go back to this man and that page where that in them page 60. For this thing where they circulate online, where they for banner where go they row, make we they see all the people where be say them follow go, and I go see them there now. When I see Mary at the devil, whether is still there alive, we no know. You see the Olajide Adeniji, when I see him, we now see William Atkins. Whether all of us are still there alive, I beg with the call on make on come on, show us certificates. Now, you will be Olajide Adeniji. If you then listen to us now from Obidate Family TV, what we talk no be to go the post affidavit for any court. You don't need to stress yourself for that one, because we don't even need affidavit. What we need now photocopy, not give us original, show us your certificates. The issue where then they misplace all the issues where we say
with the request
where would the Atiku Abubakar carry meet them for court. So yesterday, when Tinubu they go file in paper where they beg say make them show only him certificates, but make them no show or give Atiku Abubakar all the records where they when carry enter. But we forget say the major thing where Atiku Abubakar they request now how intake enter. Person where no get primary school certificate, he no get secondary school certificate according to him, because he no there for INEC from where he feel. In contact say na University of Chicago and Chicago State University now he get the degree. Now wetin Atiku Abubakar they ask where people they miss, he won't know how intake enter the school. The one where he show us where we they display, they show everybody. Now physics, chemistry, and biology. Now he do for Cambridge entrance examination for 1970. But all those ones where he do, go carry person enter university for accounting. So that's why Atiku won't know how he take enter. And the things where they come out say na woman, now he enter, say na female and other things. So people will be say, then they call me and they come for our platform. They talk say, it be like say, na fishing expedition. Na Atiku Abubakar they do. Say we will be say with the talk, say with the waste our time. Well, we not think say with the waste our time, because not be we they spend millions of dollars to protect something where you talk, where you they proud get. Something where we say you did very proud, say you graduated with honors and all of those things. No be we they spend the money. Our own na talk, go they talk. Everybody go they do in own. So we won't tell those people before we go meet our own UC Maxwell. For studio here, I see say Angel man don't begin they shout mui because of say in talk say Tinubu na begging they beg the court say do make them no even show the thing.
The thing we say waiting Tinubu they hide. Everybody don't they ask this question, and you know one talk waiting they hide. What are you hiding? You say you graduated, we agreed. No, we say we they doubt and we know they doubt and you did, but waiting you they hide. You say make them release only your certificate. Why transcript no go there? The gender anko, na even that gender na me they interested in. I won't know whether na female or be na male, because some people they say Bola for Yoruba, no only female they answer. So I won't know. Even the person where come at the DG, where your own certificate, we won't see them. This should be saying make una know they come. If una come out with a certificate, it's as good as Tinubu own.
You see the other man where come for Tinubu's TV.
Yeah, TVC.
Yes, so that man as he come there, they even ask him that day, say whether he carry the certificate come. In talk say he carry, we dey happy well. I dey wait, I dey follow the program, make I for see the certificate. At the end, he even touch the thing, say he dey for the bag where he carry. At the end, he no carry and come out. Now this man don't come out for United States. Whether he dey for Chicago now, me I no know. I been there in Nigeria, I no know, because we know if you find trace anywhere online, no trace. So, but anyhow, shall we go decode the man? And anybody will know information about this one, make you reach us. If you even get phone number, make they reach us, make we wire call, go meet them. The thing where we they expect, now in certificate, make we for just oppose them, and yes. Talk and for grammar, make we for see, whether na 3 people sign them, whether they carry 22nd, I been at 21st of June, this one carry. We want to see all those things. No be to begin waka enter court, begin to do affidavit. You understand? Talk say make them call and make you can't do oath. And I want to reach out to Atiku Abubakar in lawyers so be say then they do this work for all Nigerians. Make una for tell this man as in talk say if they call and make you come court, come testify. Yes, we won't make you come, but make una tell and say if in they come, make you carry in certificate. At least that one on a go hold am for na hand. They see am koro. Make una for show us whether na 22nd or be 25th of June 1979 and that one carry. And how many people were sign and who be the person where sign them. Now all the things will be say we won't see. So I want to encourage you and make on do. Our people, I not say on Ama they do muimu, but make we go Maxwell because instead be analyze this court something and how this man now, this affidavit where in do now because now law it be. So in suppose, tell us before they continue to waiting with the talk how the thing take be. So Maxwell, I beg, you don't see waiting with display about this man. In there for the book page where they there where we don't see where they trend online. But remember say there for the major websites where this year books they they there. So for there we find this man, whether an implant we no, but we don't find everywhere. We know if you see trace of this man. Now only inside that book now we see where that name come out. So whether an imposter put them, we no. So I beg tell us the legal implication of waiting in the talk now for there and whether na the thing where article they talk now in the talk for their beg.
The thing we say for where you see this man picture, now the same place you see Tinubu picture. Now question what I want to ask you be that Mr. Kanu before I go
yes,
talk.
now for that yearbook, but at the talk say that yearbook no there for Chicago State University website too. Now that one where they trend online because the 1979 yearbook no day for their website. So now that one where they online. Now we go find begin check them one by one until we can't find this name and the face.
So the thing be say I go like us more no even focus on this kind of people because number one be say we never fit trace Tinubu. The person where they come say Tinubu where they go they the same class. We know fit trace them. So waiting that one can they tell you. All these things what would they do? They difficult. Now very simple question we they ask. Since the man they come out, why in all this why no bring your own certificates? More we see whether not the same content, the same writing, the same everything with the Tinubu own. And if you look that affidavit document well, you go, say all these documents, everybody, Nigerians, they try, they settle down, they read these documents. If you look that document carefully, you go see, say, get any place for that place where they really talk anything in relation to waiting article they ask from court. They only tell us, say, know this person and this one, that one. No, be that one we want to know. We don't want to know people we know Tinubu. What we want? Now the document. Article they ask for document. Another person they swear affidavit saying no Tinubu and he no say Tinubu graduate for that year. No be that one we want. Just bring the document where we take verify. You see, improving a forged document because you go remember saying that the main issue waiting for court be that. The main issue waiting for Nigerian court for election tribunal no be whether Mr. A no Mr. Tinubu or Mr. B no Mr. Tinubu or Chidi no Tinubu or no. The main issue is that Tinubu presented a forged certificate, and the way of proving a forged certificate is either by bringing the original of that forged certificate or
for the issuing authority to testify whether they are the ones that is issuing or not. And for us to be sure, we need to see the original. Let them show us similar documents that they have issued from those places, from the Chicago State University. All this one where they bring different people from different angles. All these people waiting make them they don't come court. When would they court? All this while, how many months will they court? They don't come court, can't testify, can't drop documents. You go see say all these things now just targeted and coordinated distraction where they want to distract the public, make the public believe or to think say na true, say he get the certificate legitimately or him be male or him. No be that one we want. Document they show say this man na female. Another one they show say difference dey for date of birth. Another one they show say here na business and administration. For another place na business administration. Let them release the originals within their custody for us to be able to be sure or to prove it. So now the cocoa be that. Now we dey ask so. Thank you.
Maxwell, thank you very much. As you explained it, give us this thing, they're very, very clear. Yes, we no go dey focus on these people, but you know, say when things it don't come out, like that one, I see this issue of CSU and Atiku Abubakar matter dey for international domain now. Our people, where they watch us, they go want know, say whether true this man na genuine person in be, I been a fake person na in be. So we need to bring them out, make we do fact check, because then they expect anything where we they talk now something where we don't check well. So this one, I waiting we check inside now. We they inform them say no be this man we no fit see him anywhere, but the only place where we see him now inside this very place. And it be like say this man no they genuine, because anybody around the world don't know waiting Atiku Abubakar want. They very clear waiting they even write for inside. But anyway, as you take talk, we go still the watch, make we know whether the advice where we give now for the man, make him for bringing certificate, make we see whether that one go help. But again, you know, say internet big well. Anybody will be say in don't know this man or in see where we fit see him again or in recent picture, make the person for send, make we for show Nigerians, because over 200 million Nigerians, they're very, very ready to follow this very case to the end. As we talked yesterday, Tinubu talk say he go snatch him, he go grab him, and he go run with it. So now when he don't grab him and then don't they run with him, who go they pursue him, they go. No be bad thing it be, because when you grab something and you run with it, no be your thing, na in that thing be. If na your thing, you no need to grab and begin the run. Except na that thing will be American throw ball. That I don't know what thing then they call that football. Whether the American football and then they call them. That one will be say if they throw ball, somebody go catch her and begin the run. You go begin the run, then go begin the pursue him. So that one, even the ball, the free day there. So, but make we just they look how that one go the pan. So make we they watch the news. We will come back with that very one. But other thing when we come back to studio now, Esther done the signal saying one chuki mad for inside, including Princess, because this matter everybody want talking on for inside. But I go say make on a day very brief, because we get other things where we want bring out for our worldwide obedience. Make them know what thing they happen. Esther, make you tell us your own.
Okay, the way he's marching upon this certificate of 18, like say his whole life, although he don't talk and say irreparable harm, severe damage be done to him, but the only thing wey they beg and say just release this result for us. He don't talk so many things, say Atiku don't use in previous certificate attack am, the thing no need the thing for Atiku, no need the thing for any foreign case. Make him just release the case and stop delaying us. That is all we ask of him.
Yes, okay, Princess.
Just like you already said, the question is even why he's fighting so hard to keep this thing hidden. Because after the magistrate, right, the court magistrate, as Judge Jeffrey, gave the order that CSU should release this thing in 2 days.
Judge Gilbert.
Yes, okay, Gilbert. He rushed to district judge, Judge Nancy, and told her whatever he said. And the woman now said, okay, they should calm down. All he's doing is just to delay this thing and make sure that, okay, yesterday, report says that his legal team actually filed to the courts and told them that they should not allow them to release only his diploma, since that was what it was. cause him damage. It is fishing expenditure. What's the name again? The documents that were previously released to Atiku gave him the right to sow conspiracy. How is that showing conspiracy? He doesn't know that him avoiding all these things is just showing lack of transparency and showing that something fishy is going on.
Okay.
Mr. Kanu, I want to ask something. Is Mr. Tinubu as the president of Nigeria where he claim him be, and how INEC select and give us, he suppose hiding credentials?
That very question, I go through am to Tinubu, but wetin I go answer you for inside be say person wey be president be open person. It means say na public figure him be. So all those things wey be say if he hide to you when you be private person, when you become a product of some president, as the case might be, na public figure you be, so na public person you be, you must bring all those things. So that issue of say na privacy matter where they carry go, the court of America no go buy that in argument, you understand. But before we go enter the other talk where we say they follow this one, I know say FBI talk say na over 70,000 copies, pages, 9 then get on Tinubu. But make you no be say now we they talk am here, it go be like say they different from waiting day everywhere. They don't they in talk am, and they go show the document where they follow am, because anything where at the talk, when they don't they in talk, we go just pay attention. In go give you the example, make you hold and there, make people for no say see waiting they don't they in talk. He say, for the record, the total size of Tinubu's FBI file identified in response to our Freedom of Information Act request last year was over 70,000 pages. Then he said the 2,500 pages being referenced now are the result of our subsequent request to narrow down the search criteria. There is more, just so you know. So now David don't they talk this one, and then can show where FBI give them that information plus the amount where they talk say them go charge them if they won't carry the whole information. Now this one I see for screen now, make it stay there, make I for explanate give on. He said this section for number 31, he say this section allows no more than 10 additional business waiting then column days to process a Freedom of Information Act request in unusual circumstances. Now, he said 32 say on October 27, 2022, the FBI wrote to plaintiffs with an estimated cost of $2,110 to process approximately 70,107 pages of records, and inviting plaintiff to narrow the request to reduce its complexity and cost burden, Exhibit 15. Later on October 27, 2022, plaintiff narrowed the request via fax to only those records concerning K.O. Tinubu and Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his various enterprises, Exhibit 16. On March 2nd, 2023, the FBI informed plaintiff that his request for a fee waiver had been denied because plaintiff failed to demonstrate that the requested information is in the public interest because it is likely to contribute significantly to public understanding of the operations and activities of the government. Now, the meaning of this one be saying, now for here then they talk the total number of pages where ABI give them will be 70,170, and they even talk saying about $2,000+ now they go pay to get this information. All the other things where then they talk be say if they want them for free, say you get certain criteria where they go meet. Now before we come back to studio, you see Maxwell, I beg, I want no. The page myself, we they talk 2,500, but from waiting David Dunde now talk, it be like say the thing past 70,000 pages where they get record for Tinubu where they carry come. So that's why this man they shout irreparable damage as he be. It be like say when I see this thing, the thing But why you know they pay me be say na him carry something dey wrong, we will pursue am, the thing wey belong to us until he give us back. So I beg make you help me explain it. All these sections of law where then they talk, whether I dey hear say two things. One be say Tinubu dey beg Atiku Abubakar make him for withdraw that case wey dey for US. Another one I dey hear be say in dey file appeal make FBI for no release this thing because you no tey again. Na days na im divide us now and October wey dem go release this thing. So in the struggle, park lawyers carry go US say make dem go file appeal make FBI no release all these pages wey carry in record. Abeg tell us the two legal implications for the two things. Hello Maxwell, I no hear you again, whether you still there with us. Okay, it be like say network don't carry go. Make we come back to studio. Una hear how this thing take happen for there. 70,100 and something pages, 2,500. You know, say they talk.
No, they say they release them badge by badge. You know, say if they release all of them once, people no go feel read them once. But if they release them, everybody go there interested. We stop at the page this. They go wait next month again. We go hear another 2,005 again. Just like that till the 70,000 something finish.
Okay, but Princess, as we talked before, I think where in the beg now say make him for withdraw a matter from that court. You think say Atiku fit do that kind of thing?
No. I doubt that because for him to have come this far, there's a reason he came this far.
He's doing now, it for over 200 million Nigerians.
Yes, it's no longer about him now. He's just the representative of over 200 million Nigerians. He's no longer the one just doing it alone. We are backing him solidly. So I'm pretty sure that he's doing this, having at the back of his mind that we are all solidly behind him. Do you understand? And this is no longer the fight for him alone. This is not the fight for everybody.
Yes. And make them understand again, say, you know, be personal for the two of them, because even if when I see two of them, they go, they laugh, they gist. But the point be say, Atiku Abubakar, they do this thing, not be only for personal interest, but now for make Nigerians know, because now that thing they choke up. The other thing where they talk all the time, grab it, snatch it, run with it. Who they pursue you now? No be so. Esther, your man they do more.
Now so where posterity and history will always be very, very kind to Atiku Abubakar, because we've always known him to be a man of law and a man of rule, and I'm very sure he will follow this case to the last. So Tinubu going to beg him is just like wasting his time. Of course, there is definitely hiding something which, as a public figure, he's not supposed to hide. There is nothing there. Come out and show the certificate. Show your certificate to people that you are leading. It is not a very big question. It's not a very big, much deal to ask of.
Okay. Anyway, I just want to make a reminder our people say, if you want get the correct news and fact viewing information, fact check, and all the things will be say in the waka will make you come to Obidate Family TV. Here, we not be only analyze what they do, we get they dig deep into it and go do our research before we go carry and come out. So all these things where would they come out? Even yesterday, as I know, as we just talk finish about all the lies where this administration they lie through a jury, I be waiting be named. That man we know they like Niger person. Now so even our arise. Where be say then they try, you understand? Then they try, they follow the thing. So most of all, why then talk the thing when no work for us? So we go tell them. So yesterday when we finish, we come here say they even buttress our matter as then talk waiting we talk, say it good like that. Make we listen to as our rise talk and then make we come to waiting P2B talk for this same thing where would they talk now about certain things will be say it no supposed be like hiding this thing where Tinubu they hide. But let's take a rise first. When we come back, we talk. I will see how our own PO take talking on.
Statement titled 10 Big Lies of Tinubu Administration. Shuaibu said the federal government prefers to use propaganda instead of doing the real work, citing 10 examples, including the statement issued by Ajuri Ngelale, presidential spokesperson, claiming that Tinubu was the first African leader to ring the NASDAQ. Shuaibu said the statement was retracted because they were caught in a lie. Shuaibu also stated that the proposed meeting between Tinubu and U.S. President Joe Biden on the sidelines of the 78th United Nations General Assembly, as announced by Ngelale, did not hold. And so, the said proposed meeting might have also been a lie. Let me just pull up some of his statements, if we can pull those up. He wrote the first a lie that was told by Bola Tinubu was in his inaugural speech, where he stated that petrol subsidy is gone, with oil prices now at $94 per barrel and Naira exchanging at 1,000 Naira per dollar. The price of diesel has risen to about 1,000 Naira per litre, while petrol remains at 620 Naira per litre. It is obvious to the discerning mind that petrol is now being subsidized, a position which all marketers have espoused. Nigerians should not be deceived. Tinubu's claim that there is no subsidy is a lie. Another one there, the second lie was told, which I just talked about. Oh, actually, this was the United Arab Emirates had lifted the visa ban on Nigerians immediately, and that all Nigerians were free to visit Dubai. UAE authorities later confirmed to CNN that it was all a lie. He said it was a national embarrassment. The third lie was about what I just read, first African president to ring the NASDAQ bell, which has since been established that Jakaya Kikwete rang the bell on September 21st. I took that story on Friday. Another lie, he said, a statement released by Ajuri Ngelale on August 27th, that Joe Biden was to meet with Tinubu on the sidelines of Onga. That is the only African Biden had requested to meet. It turned out to be another lie because Tinubu departed Onga without meeting President Biden. Another lie was a claim made by Tinubu on the floor of NASDAQ about retooling the exchange rate, but the exchange rate on the INE window is about 780 Naira to a dollar, while the rate at the parallel market is 1,000 Naira to the dollar. He also talked about the Nigerian Air Force struck by alleged terrorists in Niger State. Another one is Tinubu's when he said the statement about the Central Bank of Nigeria on September 6th, that it will inject 10 billion into foreign exchange market to clear the FX backlog. Another lie. He also talked about Tinubu's inaugural speech, in which he stated that he shall serve with prejudice towards none. He accused Tinubu of running a clannish government. He also talked about the NNPC claiming that they had obtained an Afrexim loan of $3 billion, with which it would help stabilize the Naira. I called that another lie. He said it was audio money. Then he said that the 10th biggest lie, which is a scam, he said it was a deceit of the Tinubu administration, which was the Student Loan Act, which he signed on June 12th. The new law provides loans for students' tuition only. But Adele Alake, who was the then special advisor on media and publicity, in a statement said that the government tuition remains free. Oh, are we done?
Oh, we ran out of time.
Oh, we
okay,
did.
go.
I didn't even know. Oh, wow. I didn't even know that. I lost my. Well, if you can quickly make a statement about Frank Shaibu. All right. All right. I didn't even know. Much. Well, I'd like to thank you all for your great analysis.
So that one, now where our mainstream media, Arise TV, they portrays the point where we bring about yesterday about the many lies where we say if they follow this administration. And when we talk about our own P2B, His Excellency, we don't say anybody where we say he come for this new Nigeria where we talk or join us for inside. If you begin to talk any kind of lie where we say, we don't say that one na boot, you go boot and come out. We know that very one. So all this one will be saying a lie and na the thing na in the cause wahala. First, it gets something where we say then they talk before, then talk say then go borrow dollars, make them for crash dollar. At the end, the Naira then don't crash now. Dollar where they can't do that very time, it don't come rise again. Whether na 1,000 to $1, we no. But make una for check how it be for market today. Make una know. But anyway, make we go back how our PO take talk. He talk say we go interrogate waiting the character. Say we need to verify where people are coming from. We need to interrogate their integrity and their character. He say politics is now for the criminals, hoodlums, and bandits. So let's take a listen to waiting our own P2B, His Excellency, how we take talk am. Then we'll come back for studio, make we talk all the things where we say it they happen through these very bandits where we say they don't take power, but we dey pursue them to collect back our mandate. Let's take a listen from PO.
We need to verify where people are coming from. We need to verify what they are telling us. That is what we are lacking in Nigeria today. Look at a state like Bayelsa. We drove from Port Harcourt to Bayelsa today. The only thing you can feel for Nigeria is pain. That you can come to this state and still see poverty. It's unfortunate. That shows how bad things are in Nigeria. That you can drive into this state without driving with the best roads. It's very sad. Nigeria has failed Niger Delta. Nigeria has failed Bayelsa. This is a state where we discovered our first oil. January 1956. Over 67 years after, you cannot drive on a good road to Bayelsa. 67 years after. Even if we are doing 1 kilometer a year, we will have completed it. But we didn't do that. After Sokoto, as the poorest state, with 90.5%, the next state is Bayelsa with 88.5%.
We need to verify where people are coming from. We need to verify their character. We need to verify their integrity. All of this one, na enjoy. Are waiting for international scene now. Then don't they make us laughing stock. It is very disheartening to know say people will be say even outside Niger, then they talk say our president they crooked. Then they talk say our president I be waiting. Then they call the INEC select president make a position and like that. INEC select president he dey crooked and all of that. But now we supposed check the character and the integrity. But guess what? They no allow us check them. And now we the people supposed do all those things. Why then talk say power belongs to the people? Where our power dey? Where the muscle dey? But at the same time, make we hear from this man will be international recognized former member of parliament for Britain. Make we see how intake talk say somebody be crook where they for the seat of power for Nigeria. Let's take a listen.
I think that as corrupt elements go, Tinubu is a dog-eared and ragged example of a particular lack of quality. It seems to me if you're going to have a crook running your country, can't you at least have a more presentable one, one that can spell his forged university certificate properly, one that will not fight tooth and nail to stop his alma mater giving the public access to his educational qualification reports and records rather and data, one who will not be quite so transparently dingy, dodgy and despicable as this current moth-eaten, dog-eared tyrant Tinubu is. Secondly, this. I have been, in one way or another, gently and crudely, threatened and browbeaten to give up my commentary on Nigerian politics by people whom I can only conclude have never heard of me before, know nothing about me, know nothing about my political life of over 50 years, because if they did know anything about me, they would know that the surest way to keep me going in a political campaign is to threaten me in order to get me to give it up. That doesn't work with me. Quite the opposite, Joan. When people threaten me, implicitly or explicitly, that just makes me the more determined to get to the bottom of what has been going on in Nigeria. Tinubu and gang, please note.
Okay, so we don't hear enough. All these things, they go on for international scene. Everywhere where you go, now CSU go the trend, now Tinubu Bola Ahmed, now go the trend. Why all these things they happen? Somebody will be say, if they claim for everywhere say na first class. I never see pikin will be say, a come back, a carry first for class. If they hide waiting a carry. Go give him mama or him papa or anybody. He go one carry him up, show everybody, see the thing where you carry. Why be say you carry this thing, then you go begin the plead for judge, say, na only certificate where we know say them clone, make we come see them. What thing we want see for inside certificate, make our people make on a judge them. Even people where we say them believe for Tinubu now, then don't begin get their own doubt. Sake of say, waiting in they spend all that money to prevent, make we for no see. Anyway, our time don't give us signal, and signal make we for carry our kaya come off for studio. But waiting I want make I tell on now, the contribution where you feel do for this very pursue where we they pursue Tinubu, where you carry our mandate, with they chase them. Now for you to like and share. Make other people they hear the truth where they come out from all the sides, because if everybody talk for we for Bidati Family TV, when we see all these things, whether for X platform or formerly Twitter, we will come do background check for inside, make we know what be truth, and we'll carry and come out, make our people they know what they go on. Hope day, as P2B they always tell us, say hope day for the new Nigeria where would they go, because whether Supreme Court fit do the kind judgment where Samani do for his own, we dey still wait for them. So we go give them that opportunity. When that one reach, we know what we go do. Make everybody they do his own for his own part. When we dey here, they do our own talk where they for inside, they bring them out. Now our own contribution to the new Nigeria where we want enter. So you where they there, if na Britain you dey US, you dey Nigeria, anywhere where you dey, you see this very video or any video for Obidati Family TV. Make you for like them and share them. Now your own contribution to make Nigeria a better living place, not just for us, but for generations to come. With that one, I go carry my give Angel. Make sure for help us wrap up this our talk before we come back another time. Angel, make you help us close our matter for studio.
My lovely and intelligent, obedient worldwide, my well-meaning Nigerians, una don't see as Tinubu, they fight tooth and nail, making whole. See how Tinubu they fight tooth and nail, making cover this in credential where he no want anybody see. He saying they private, he saying they confidential, waiting in their hide. The truth of the matter be say, if Tinubu no say well-meaning Nigerians and obedient go dig deep into him past, if for no come out contest, now it be the truth where they there. If for no come out, because it's no longer business as usual. Yes. We always a step ahead. Make we define what this one at 21st century. No be olden days. My people, like, share, subscribe. Make all the obedient they hear what in they happen. Now the evangelism now we dey so. Like, share, thumbs up. Make all the obedient they hear. They know what in they happen. Thank you so much. We love you. We appreciate you. But God loves you more. Bye for now.